and working my way all the way up in the pursuit of pursuing my OSCP, or at least attempt at my OSCP. So today's challenge, we have reversal. This is a very easy challenge. This one's pretty simple, no, but it teaches you important skills. As with all these challenges, it's about learning along the way here, right? It's not just about finding the flag. So let's do a little explanation here. Let's go ahead and start the challenge. And this is a coding challenge. It's a very, very simple challenge. I'm going to copy the IP. So right now, all that it wants us to do is it wants us to take this string in and print out the reverse of the string. So this is what we start with. We take in an input, and then we have to print out the answer. Now, I'm actually going to simplify this a little bit. To be honest, I don't know why this is taken in as an int, so I'm going to go ahead and modify that. And n doesn't make a lot of sense to me because we don't want to take in a number, even in this test case here. We're going to take in a string. Now, if you guys are used to leak code problems, they're much more advanced than this. This is a very simple one here, but usually I'll give you a sample list of test inputs, and we'll run your code against those test inputs. Sometimes you will run into issues by modifying this first line, but in this challenge, you're okay with modifying that first line. Cool, so now next up, we're going to modify this line. We're going to say s, bracket, bracket. So I went ahead and zoomed in so you guys can see this a little better. What we have is s, bracket, bracket, 2 colons in a row, and then -1. So basically it follows this formula. You go to start, stop, and then step, start, stop, step. Say that 10 times fast. In this case, we're going to leave out the first 2, which means Python's going to use the entire string. And then we have -1, which means it's going to go in reverse. The step is in reverse -1, one character at a time. And then we're going to go ahead and scroll down. If I can, I go scroll down. We're going to run this code, and we should see our flag from there. So a lot of these coding challenges are very simple, but even as a security professional, you should be familiar with Python. You should be able to read a Python script and be able to tell what it does. Especially in the day of AI, so many developers and so many professionals are just relying on AI to do it for you, and AI does a fantastic job, but you have to make sure that you're able to proofread that code. This way you can modify it and make sure it's doing what you expect it to do, and you have to make sure you understand what's going on here. Of course, you can just throw this back to ChatGPT and be like, hey, what does this line do? But it's important just to be able to see this stuff and be able to pick up on it relatively quickly. This way you're not spending an eternity trying to understand the script. Anyways, if you guys want anything at all, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I hope you guys will join me on my path to pursue my OSCP and making these videos, because I know that when I explain these things, I definitely learn a whole lot, and I cover gaps in my knowledge. Because I have to think, I'm like, wait a minute, why is this the case here? I have to explain something that maybe I thought I knew, but I didn't really know entirely. Or as you explain stuff, sometimes you think about what somebody might say, and you have to have an answer kind of for that there. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys have a great one.